Welcome to the National Championship game at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide against the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys?
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. It didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a 1st down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass this time. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
To the air, it's Levitt. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A a special teams lightning strike here in the national championship game.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Berry. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Looking for a gap. It's Berry. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion. Back to throw again. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
That is a huge reversal here. It's 3rd and long on your own side of the 50, and they get the massive play down the field, and now it's 1st and goal inside the 10. Got to pay this one off. After a huge completion that gets you all the way down the field, this offense has got to put it in the end zone. What a nice job by that quarterback.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start backs him up. It's still 1st and goal, but it makes it more challenging. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, LSU, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief jolt. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
And this time it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Press coverage now from the secondary. To throw, it's Russell. Grab behind the line, it's Edwards. He stopped right at the line and sure tackling.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Pass complete, but not good enough for a first down. The offense sends out the punt team. Well, the returner fumbled it. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And following the punt return, we have an injured player down on the field. Certainly hoping his championship game is not over. Excellent field position here for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's got a crease. Just short of the goal line at the one. What a run. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Keeps it one more time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Russell's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Barry. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Send the back in motion. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play. Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Off the RPO, to the right. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He keeps it on a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it, and don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
I understand as an offense that you want to try to get the ball down the field, force it down the field, force the issue. The problem is that you can't put the ball in a precarious spot. Here, the defense almost comes up with this interception. In fact, probably should have.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Not able to connect, incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Dropping back. It's Russell. Oh, the pocket collapsing.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on 4th down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball out of your quarterback's hands quickly? They've got to rethink their 4th down plan.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. He's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult on him, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go. He's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. The ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis. Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He lets it go. He's got it in the open. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Alabama.
I think one of the best things that this offense does is putting defenders in conflict. Here the linebackers have got to defend the run and also the wheel route out of the backfield to the running back. The defense got caught, and it's a huge play and a touchdown for this offense.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Berry. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. To throw, it's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, I love the idea of trying to target the tight end. The only hard part is, Chris, the defense knew that was a good idea as well, and they're right there to bat it away.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Alabama will spend its 2nd timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking to throw it deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping this team with field position. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Russell. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the time will now use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Barry. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Spinning out of the tackle. He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
He fires downfield. Oh, what a grab! Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him, not trying to force that pitch.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Back to pass. It's Russell. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be second and long. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He lets it rip. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
To the air, it's Levitt. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Berry. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll hand it off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Dropping back, it's Levitt. He's got it in the open, and he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this is an outstanding read from this quarterback. He's got corner safeties, and so he knows that he can alert the post route. You got a post in the concept, and that safety stays down. Throw it up over the top, and he does so with great timing and great accuracy for a touchdown. That is beautiful play by the quarterback.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Open field ahead. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joe, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Takes the handoff again. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Dropping back. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Could take it all the way.
Chris, I always say comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. Well, this was a major piece of the puzzle. Great job stepping in front, picking this ball off, really giving your team a chance in this game.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Breaking into the clear. Break. Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back them all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Rough start to the series there. Offensive holding backs him up. It'll be 2nd down and long. Handoff to the right side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Yeah, that's a really nice stop from the defense here. You get goal-to-go situation, you got to bow your neck as a defense and play hard. And look at the block destruction up front. They're able to get in the backfield and create a negative play for this offense. That is exactly what you need when you get down here inside the 10.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to throw. It's Russell. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
It's so difficult to try to create yards after the catch when you're in a 3rd and goal situation. This ball really needs to be thrown into the end zone. Look at the tight window. The contact is right there. The timing is perfect. That's a beautiful job by the secondary, but really an ill-advised throw from the quarterback.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. The sophomore making an excellent catch there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Durham. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Berry. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
When you get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback, every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it again. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Coming after him. Oh, and another incompletion. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few run.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Aggressive call on the first play of the drive, but doesn't work.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like he put too much air on it.
On the move now. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct decision. There's no reason to take that contact, so he just steps out for a short gain.
That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, I guess you can categorize this as interesting, Chris. Up 3 scores, throwing the ball late. Could be an interesting handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Berry. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
You know, Chris, this is just a film play. The only place that this play feels good is watching it on film on Sunday night and Monday morning. Obviously today, bitterly disappointing with the way that they've played here, headed for another loss.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Looks like LSU has the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
And this one is caught. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.